What's up guys, and welcome back to another playthrough of a fighting fantasy book on our channel. Today we're going to be starting Deathtrap Dungeon. This is one by Ian Livingstone. It is book 3 on our spine, but I think originally this is either book 6 or 8 or something along those lines, because some of the books were not republished under the same company. So this is book 3 and we're going to get into it. This is one that's notoriously tough, I've heard. This one is, well, being titled Deathtrap Dungeon. We're going to end up walking into a lot of traps, I think, and probably being impaled and murdered at every page turn. So let's get into the background and find out what it's all about, because we haven't read it yet. We don't really know ourselves. So should we get into it?
Yeah, we have already rolled our skill stamina and luck, just to save a little bit of time. So it's a very long background. Do you want me to start it and then we'll do like a page at a time? Yeah,
we'll do a page or a paragraph at a time.
Okay. Despite its name, Fang was an ordinary small town in the northern province of Chiang Mai, situated on the banks of the River Kok. Legit.
K-O-K, right?
K-O-K. It made a convenient stopover for river traders and passengers throughout most of the year. A few barges, rafts, and sometimes even a large sailboat could usually be found moored at Fang. But all that was long ago, before the creation of the Trial of Champions. Now, once a year, the river is crammed with boats as people arrive from hundreds of miles around, hoping to witness the breaking of an ancient tradition in Fang and see a victor in the Trial of Champions. On the 1st of May each year, warriors and heroes come to Fang to face the test of their lives. Survival is unlikely, yet many take the risk, for the prize is great. A purse of 10,000 gold pieces and the freedom of Chiang Mai forever. However, to become champion is no easy task. Some years ago, a powerful baron of Fang called Sukhumvit decided to bring attention to his town by creating the ultimate contest. With the help of the townspeople, he constructed a labyrinth deep in the hillside behind Fang, from which there was only one exit. The labyrinth was filled with all kinds of deadly tricks and traps and loathsome monsters. Sukhumvit had designed it in meticulous detail so that anybody hoping to face this challenge would have to use their wits as well as weapon skill. When he was finally satisfied that all was complete, he put his labyrinth to the test.
He picked 10 of his finest guards, and fully armed they marched into the labyrinth. They were never seen again. The tale of the ill-fated guards soon spread throughout the land, and it was then that Sukhumvit announced the first Trial of Champions. Messengers and news sheets carried his challenge, 10,000 gold pieces and the freedom of Chiang Mai forever to any person surviving the perils of the labyrinth of Fang. The first year, 17 brave warriors attempted the walk, as it later came to be known. Not one reappeared. As the years passed and the Trial of Champions continued, it attracted more and more challengers and spectators. Fang prospered and would prepare itself months in advance for the spectacle it hosted each May. The town would be decorated, tents erected, dining halls built, musicians, dancers, fire eaters, illusionists of every sort and entertainer hired. The entries registered from hopeful individuals intent on making the walk. The last week of April found the people of Fang and its visitors in wild celebration. Every day, everybody sang, drank, danced and laughed until the day broke on the 1st of May, when the town thronged to the gates of the labyrinth to watch the first challenger of the year step forward to face the Trial of the Champions. Having seen one of Sukhumvit's challenges nailed to a tree, you decide that this year you will attempt the walk. For the last 5 years you have been attracted to it, not for the rewards but for the simple fact that nobody has ever yet emerged victorious from the labyrinth. You intend to make this the year in which a champion is crowned. Gathering up few belongings, you set off immediately. 2 days' walk takes you west to the coast, where you enter the cursed port of Blacksand. Wasting no time in that city of thieves, you buy your passage on a small boat sailing north to where the River Kok meets the sea.
So it meets Sukhum's throng.
Yes. And from there, the raft upriver is 4 days until you finally arrive in Fang.
I bet you're going to carry on forever then.
No.
The trial begins in 3 days' time. I'm getting like Hunger Game vibes.
Really?
Yeah,
a little bit.
And the town is in an almost hysterical mood of excitement. You register your entry with the officials and are given a violet scarf to tie around your arm, informing everyone of your status. For 3 days, you enjoy Fang's greatest hospitality and are treated like a demigod. During the long merriment, you almost forget your purpose in Fang, but the evening before the trial, the magnitude of the task ahead begins to dominate your thoughts. Later, you are taken to a special guest house and shown to your room. There is a splendid 4-poster bed with satin sheets to help you rest, but there is little time left for sleep. Just before dawn, a trumpet call awakens you from vivid dreams of flaming pits and giant black spiders. Have we got a spider on the enemy thing?
Maybe.
Minutes later, there is a knock on your door, and a man's voice rings out saying, "Your challenge begins soon. Please be ready to leave in 10 minutes." You climb out of bed, walk over to the window, and open the shutters. Already, people are thronging the streets, moving quietly through the morning mist. Spectators on their way to the labyrinth, no doubt, hoping to find good vantage points from which to watch the competitors. You turn away and walk over to a wooden table on which your trusty sword lies. You pick it up and cut the air with a mighty sweep, wondering what beasts its sharp edge may soon have to meet. Then you open the door into the corridor. A small man with slanted eyes greets you with a low bow as you emerge from your bedroom. "Please follow me," he says. He turns to his left and walks quickly towards the stairs at the end of the corridor.
Leaving your guest house, he darts down narrow alleyways between the houses, and you have to walk quickly to keep up with him. Soon you come into a wide dirt road lined with cheering crowds. When they see your violet scarf, they cheer even louder and start showering you with flowers. The long shadows cast by the people in front of you shrink as the bright yellow sun rises higher in the morning sky. Standing there in front of the noisy and vibrant crowd, you feel strangely alone. Aware of your coming ordeal, suddenly you feel a tug on your shirt and you see your small guide eagerly beckoning you to follow him. Ahead you see the looming hillside and the dark mouth of a tunnel disappearing into its inner depths. As you get closer, you notice 2 great stone pillars on either side of the tunnel entrance. The pillars are covered with ornate carvings. Writhing serpents, demons, deities, each seem to scream a silent warning to those who would pass beyond them. So there's our first picture of the day, going into the 2 pillars. I wonder if you can see it on the dice.
I was gonna say.
Upside down maybe, but no, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Nice.
Okay, you see Baron Succumvit himself standing by the entrance, waiting to greet the contenders of the Trial of Champions. You count 5 others standing proudly in line, their violet scarves displayed for all to see. There are 2 bare-chested barbarians dressed in furs. They stand completely motionless. I was nearly said naked then. They stand completely motionless, legs straight out and slightly apart, arms thrust forward to rest on the hilts of their long double-headed battle axes. A sleek elven woman with golden hair and feline green eyes is adjusting the crossbelt of daggers wrapped around her leather tunic. Of the 2 remaining men, one is covered from head to toe in iron plate armor, with a plumed helmet and a crested shield. The other is cloaked in black robes, only his dark eyes showing through between the swathes of his black face scarves. Long knives, a wire garrote, and other silent death weapons hang from his belt.
Ooh.
So he's like a rogue.
Yeah.
The 5 contenders acknowledge your arrival with almost imperceptible nods of the head, and you turn to face the exultant crowd for the last time. Suddenly, a hush falls over the crowd as Baron Succumvit steps forward, holding 6 bamboo sticks. You draw one from his outstretched hands and read the word 5th. Then the trial begins.
Oh, you should be able to actually pick one.
Yeah, just start in a different
Battle
place.
Royale 80s style, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Beyond, how's it going?
Yeah, we've been having a nice holiday, thank you.
Yeah, has yours been good, Beyond?
The knight is first. He salutes the crowd before disappearing into the tunnel and is followed half an hour later by the elf. Next goes the barbarian and then the dark assassin.
Assassin, that's what.
Yes. Now it's your turn to salute the crowd. Holding your violet scarf aloft, you take one final deep breath of cool, fresh air before turning to pass between the stone pillared gateways into Succumvit's corridors of power to face unknown perils on the walk through the mighty Baron's Deathtrap Dungeon.
Woo!
Here we go. So, let's do it. Ninja.
Are you ready?
Ready.
The clamour of the excited spectators gradually fades behind you as you venture deep into the gloom of the cavern tunnel. I better make a map for this one.
Yes, definitely.
Large crystals hang from the tunnel roof at 20-metre intervals, radiating a soft light just enough for you to see your way. As your eyes gradually become accustomed to the near darkness, you begin to see movements all around. Spiders and beetles crawling up and down the chiselled walls, disappear quickly into cracks and crevices as they sense your approach. Rats and mice scurry along the floor ahead of you. Droplets of water drip into small pools with an eerie plopping sound which echoes down the tunnel. The air is cold, moist, and dank. After walking slowly along the tunnel for about 5 minutes, you arrive at a stone table standing against the wall to your left. On it there are 6 boxes, one of which has your name painted on its lid. If you wish to open the box, turn to page 270. If you prefer to continue walking north, turn to 66.
Gotta open the box first time around.
What's in the box? Yeah. Should I write down that we've written?
I would maybe write down sort of each thing that we do. So like,
okay,
open the box.
We're on page 1 and we've opened the box.
Yeah, and then we keep a track of choices. Then
yeah,
what's in the box? They've just released a special edition of that movie where it comes with that box. I'm kind of tempted to buy it. Hopefully it's not sold out. Hopefully it's not sold out already.
Get it right after this.
Yeah, we can afford it. So we're gonna open the box. Turn to 270. Here we.
In fact, I'm gonna start at the top.
The lid of the box lifts off easily. Inside you find 2 gold pieces and a note written on a small piece of parchment addressed to you. After placing the gold in your pocket, you read the message which says, "Well done, at least you have the sense to stop and take advantage of the token aid given to you.
Nice.
Now I can advise you that you will need to find and use several items if you hope to pass triumphantly through my Deathtrap Dungeon. Signed, Succumbit." Memorizing the advice on the note, you tear it into tiny pieces and continue north along the tunnel. So you go the same way anyway. So.
Yeah, so we've got 2 more gold.
Yes. So, and then turns it to 66. So I will give us... We start with 0 gold, I think. So.
Oh, where did you get 5 gold from?
That was left from Howl of the Werewolf.
Are we carrying it over?
No.
Mega cheating.
Is a different universe. So we have 2 gold pieces now. Ooh, I might get it. Yeah, I think you can get it on HMV and Zavi, so have a look for it.
After walking down the tunnel for a few minutes, you come to a junction. A white arrow painted on one wall points west. On the floor, you can see wet footprints made by those who entered before you. It's hard to be sure, but it looks as though 3 of them follow the direction of the arrow, while 1 decided to go east. If you wish to head west, turn to 293. If you wish to head east, turn to 119.
I'm going to say go with the crowd because we might think that the one's been sneaky, but they might have actually just died and fallen into a trap.
Like, this is where he met his parents.
Yeah.
Westward?
Westward. Okay, so yeah, I would just write down like page 66. Went west or something like that. We're getting thorough with this one with it being called Deathtrap Dungeon. West, turn to 293.
Still going to try and draw it.
Yeah, definitely. Following the 3 sets of wet footprints along the west passage of the tunnel, you soon arrive at a junction. If you wish to continue west, following 2 sets of footprints, turn to 137. Maybe you should just draw like a...
Sorry, I've got it.
I was just thinking I'd put like a 2 or 3 on next to them so you know how many people have gone that way. I don't know.
I don't want to get confused later.
True.
I'll put times 2.
So, following 3 sets of wet... Is that right? Following the 3 sets of wet footprints along the west passage of the tunnel, you soon arrive at the junction. If you wish to continue west, following 2 sets of footprints, turn to 137. If you wish to head north, following the 3rd set, go to 387. Should we go with the crowd again?
Let's go with the crowd.
Let's go west.
We're going west.
All the way west. Go west, yes, John.
I
thought we were going to get sound effect.
Yeah, we were.
We're westward. Okay, so we're going to go westward, 137.
Got to have his face pop up on the screen every time we go west. Yes.
He doesn't need that publicity.
Yes, he does. Needs all the help he can get. Walking along the tunnel, you are surprised to see a large iron bell hanging down from the ceiling. If you wish to ring the bell, turn to 220. If you'd rather walk around it and continue west, turn to 362. A large bell.
I feel like if we're going to die as much as we think we're going to die, we probably were trying a lot of things.
You want to ring the bell?
Yeah.
I've drawn a bell. It looks like a UFO, but
The aliens in the dungeon. Sounds risky to ring the bell.
it
Yeah,
sounds.
it does.
I think it sounds risky, and we're going against what we would always do, which is just carry on going west. What if we never get to go west again?
Oh, wait, what happens if we ring the bell? We go north.
I don't know. We haven't rung it yet.
Let's ring the bell.
Oh, okay. I have a bad feeling.
We've got the
but
pages written
okay.
down because there's not been any choices that we wouldn't have made again.
Yeah. What page are we currently on?
137.
Okay.
So we'll start from 137.
You give it a tug.
I'm gonna give it a tug. Ring the bell. 10 to 220. A dull bong sounds from the bell like a death toll. Everything around you starts to vibrate and you grit your teeth as your head starts to shudder. Your whole body is trembling and you fall to the floor. You quiver and shake, writhing convulsively on the floor as the vibrations intensify.
That's what you get.
Have you written down the base stats for this?
Yes.
Okay, good. You lose 2 skill points and 2 stamina points.
What?
You search desperately for a way of stopping the bell. Will you scream as loud as you can or try to deaden the bell with your boot? Should we try and use our boot?
Surely, yeah, shouting is just going to make it louder, isn't it? What, are we losing?
Wait, Sean isn't doing voice acting to elevate the characters. No, it depends how much energy we've got.
You've got to. What about the bong?
I do occasionally. A dull bong, yeah, we need to get like a bell in here. So,
I can just use this for everything.
yeah. So now we've got buttons to change the stats as well. So you want to take 2 skill points off?
2 skill.
So we don't have to type anything anymore.
And 2 stamina.
2 stamina down. How you doing, T?
All because you wanted to ring a silly bell.
We got to try it out. Okay, so let's try and deaden the bell with your boot. 3, 4, 6.
3, 4, 6.
Good, good to hear it. Where is the booze? We've got a stein of vodka and cream soda.
I drank half of it. What are we doing with our boot?
I think we're like kicking the bell with our boot to stop
Deaden.
it.
Are we holding it
We're
again?
probably going to lose like another 2 stamina points for breaking up. I'm assuming they drunk that prior to coming on. The vodka's just for show. No, it's normally for forfeits basically, or if we die too many times, we have to drink our way out of a situation. So classy.
You ready?
Yes.
You pull your boot off your foot and force yourself to reach up and hold it against the bell. Slowly, the bell stops vibrating and the pain in your body gradually eases. You manage to stand up, but you do not release your boot from the bell until
we lose it.
No, I haven't finished yet. Use it or lose it. You manage to stand up, but you do not release your boot from the bell until it becomes completely still.
Okay.
You put your boot back on your foot and then continue your journey west.
Okay, so we go west anyway.
We
So
are
the
going
bell is a
west.
no-go, so let's write that down.
Alright, don't ring the bell. Why would you?
362.
362.
The tunnel veers sharply to the right and continues north so the tunnel veers sharp to the right and continues north for as far as you can see. You hear a tremendous commotion in the distance, growling and snarling and howling. You draw your sword and set off in the direction of the noise. Turn to 264. I think we got a battle on our hands coming up.
Sounds like wolves.
Yeah. We just got rid of all the wolf pictures.
We kept one. It's gonna be Westwood trying to pimp your ride.
What? He's going to come down the corridor in a loadout.
Ahead in the deep... Was it 264?
I guess so.
Yeah. Ahead in the dim light, you see 2 hobgoblins fighting, punching and kicking each other furiously. There is a leather bag lying on the floor, and it seems to be this that they are fighting over. Oh, this is the picture of them. It's upside down, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. They look like a piece of art.
Arms.
They look like dancers.
We did have images of hobgoblins for our battle page, but it just wouldn't work properly, so we deleted it. So that's the first enemy we come across is the one that doesn't work.
Yeah. Will you try to talk to them, attack them with your sword, or try and slip by them unnoticed? Should we do what we always do?
What's that?
Try and have a nice conversation.
Yeah, let's try and talk to them. We might be able to get the gold out of them.
Yeah, and if not, we can
Boy.
fight.
Okay. What page are we going to?
Should I go and pull his
113?
bed up onto the edge of the
No.
stairs?
Too much effort. Hobgoblins stop their fight immediately. They do not understand what you are saying and snarl at you viciously. Then they draw their short swords and run forward to attack you. Fight them one at a time. So first Hobgoblin and second Hobgoblin, and you win turn to page 9. I've just noticed the dog count. I'm sorry, but I'm no longer
Yeah, but it's we should really have moved his bed up so you could actually see.
Well, he likes to sit wherever he wants
Yeah,
to see.
usually if we put his bed in view, he doesn't even go on his bed. Right, what can we use? Because we don't really have goblins.
Swamp monster. There we go.
Yeah, imagine there's 2 of them and they're tiny.
Wesker. Yeah, Wesker wants around. Okay, so goblins.
So the first one's skill is 7.
Okay, 1 sec. 7 and stamina.
5. He's easy.
Can't wait to get this sorted out so we
That
can do
light
this.
died. The light's died on there, isn't it?
Yeah, it died very quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully you can still see the dice cam.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Okay. I think it's just a standard fight. Yeah, if you win, turn to page 9.
So for anyone who is tuning in for the first time, it's basically a dice roll. Our skill and their skill together. When we get a dice roll, whoever gets the most basically takes stamina off the other one. So our roll. Is that your cat, T? Let's go. 6 plus
What
8.
are we, 8?
So 14 for us.
12.
12. So
One of them. How many cats have you got? I feel like people can't just have
Oh
one.
my god, my keyboard's still sticky.
3.
I still got a sticky key on my
People
keyboard.
can't just have one cat. It's like if you have a cat, you might as well get 25 cats.
I thought I said 8, but 6 is still high number.
Still a very high number.
Wow. Okay, our roll. Do you have an emote for each of them?
10!
Oh, 10 for us.
That's rubbish.
So 3 or lower, please.
Oh,
Okay,
you let the
so
team down.
we can do that on there. Stamina,
Oh, yeah.
HP down. 2 down.
I will get the hang of this as
There
time
we go.
goes on.
Once we get the enemy one sorted with that, we're going to be balling. Nah, I might have to get around to that at some point. Yeah, do it. Our roll.
13.
13 for us.
Weird not having a 10 skill. No!
8 down. Okay. No, you can do that.
Oh, it's gonna be me now.
Yeah, but it's a lot
Pressure's
easier
on.
than clicking 4 fingers and typing.
Okay. We get taken out by these first 2 goblins.
6, 14 again. 7 or lower.
Oh no!
Rinsed. On you.
And we can't just eat provisions anytime, can we?
No, I think we have to wait to rest in this one.
Nisa!
Hey,
how's it
Nisa.
going?
Deathtrap Dungeon, yep. Hey, there we go. 6. 5.
Oh, I
what's
can
that?
nearly not beat that. Well, let's just roll first. Yeah, we're beating him.
There we go. So, it's
Now you gotta do this one.
painful. There we go. Enemies down to 1 HP, so 1 more attack and we've got him.
Well, the first one, we've got another one to fight.
Oh,
after.
yeah, we do.
16?
16 for us, enemy. What's that?
Big.
17?
16, we're even. Are we?
No, we got more. Oh, no. Yes.
Yeah,
yeah,
even.
even. Yeah.
Right, let's do
So
that
when we're
again.
even, nothing happens. Our roll.
No, but that's it. Can't see it. 15?
15 for us. Ooh,
Just
13.
2 or less.
14. Yes, we did it.
So he's dead. And the second hobgoblin, his skill is 6 and his stamina is 5, so he's a little bit weaker.
Nice. So that's still 3 attack rounds.
Dun, dun, dun.
Here we go. Our roll.
16.
16 for us.
40.
15. Okay. I keep forgetting who has to take the stamina off now with this. That's going to go crazy. My 3 button is very sticky, so when I press it,
Why is this?
no reason.
Oh no!
Well,
You have to keep.
that's why we need the button.
Yeah, that is why we need the button.
Alright.
16?
16 for us.
13?
Yep, 13.
You know when we cheat and we're like, if it knocks the dice in our favour, we always count it.
Yeah.
Well, we never do it if it's the other way around, so maybe we should not do that. Because if the
No,
enemy
that is-
knocks the hours out, we
That's
never.
the rules, right? If you're playing a dice game, if you knock one of the extra dice over, then you go with what the new dice roll is,
Do
right?
you? I thought you went with the because like a lot. I've noticed a few times we've knocked the enemies has knocked ours off, and we've not counted.
I've never seen it.
We did it a minute ago.
I can't even see the microphones.
Yeah, I see it when you want to see it.
How was Christmas? Did you go to family? Yeah, we went round to Em's mum's for Christmas Day. Always re-roll.
19.
Do what, the entire thing?
Oh.
Or just the one dice? Okay, 19 you say?
Yeah, I think so.
Not playing strike style. Ooh, what's
I
that?
think we've still beaten him.
18?
Yes, we've beaten him.
Who's dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, good.
Let's go.
I have no idea what any of this means. Yeah, tune in for the first time is...
We've just beaten 2 goblins in a fight, basically.
Essentially, if we both roll dice and...
Ours are the yellow dice.
Yeah, and the skill score of us and them, basically, with the highest roll, if our roll, including our skill, is higher than theirs, we take 2 stamina points off them until they get to 0 and die. Our stamina is 13, so when we get to 0, we die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whose page was it?
I think it's yours, because I read that.
Okay, so if you win, turn to page 9.
If you stick around for the next 300 parts of Deathtrap Dungeon, you might understand it.
The hobgoblins have nothing of any use to you on them, so you decide to open the bag on the floor. Inside, you find a corked earthenware jug. You uncork it and sniff the liquid inside.
Well, no option to choose to do this.
It smells sharp and acrid.
Yeah.
If you wish to drink some of the liquid, turn to 158. If you wish to dip a piece of cloth in it, turn to 375. You might just to see if it burns or something. Should we dip something in?
Let's dip something in it.
Just the tip.
Yeah, just dip the tip in.
Okay.
Strike is a dice arena board game that you roll dice and can try to knock dice to attempt to get what you need.
Oh, nice. I like that idea.
I've never intentionally gone to do it, but I suppose if that's part of the rules, it'd be more fun. 2d6 plus skill, attack strength, both roll and loser loses 2 health or something. I don't know if that makes more sense.
That'd be like even more of a death sentence for us.
Okay, just the tip, dude. Yeah, not too much.
Are you gonna dip the tip
In the cloth. The cloth tip.
in the
jacket. Okay, yeah.
375. Is that what you dip in your jacket?
Dipping my rubber helmet in. Do you want to write down that we're doing then?
What, dip the tip?
Write it down legit though. Don't like write the.
I'm just
tip
gonna
tip.
dip. I've already written it. What page number is it? 375.
What page are we on? 9. We're on page 9. Okay, so we're gonna put cloth in it. 375. That sounds bad as well. Put cloth in it. Okay. Acrid smoke rises from the jug as you lower the cloth into it. The liquid is unmistakably acid. You recork the jug and place it in your backpack. So we're keeping.
Oh, we've got acid though.
Yeah. We've got acid on our journey into the cave. Use it wisely.
Imagine if we drank it.
I know. Hoping it may be of use later, you sheath your sword and press northwards. Turn to 1.
Oh, we sheath it after we've dipped the tip.
So we're going north now.
Oh, okay.
110.
Are you writing acid or no?
Yes, I've got an inventory sheet here ready for us. Acid jug.
Tip.
No, we don't have the tip. There we go. Acid jug.
So we're going northwards.
Dip the tip. Wow. Is that what the crowd outside the Trial of Champions is shouting?
Dip the tip. The tunnel soon takes another sharp turn. Right, I need to stop putting the lid on my pen.
There's no point.
So we're going right again. So now we're going eastwards.
Yeah. Oh, there's the. Oh, he just ran away.
Following it east, you arrive at a strange obstruction. A line of 12 wooden poles across the tunnel. They are fixed to the walls about half a metre off the floor and spaced a metre apart. If you wish to step between the poles, turn to 58. If you wish to walk across the top of the poles, turn to 223. I would go across the top.
So, let me picture this. Where are the poles?
So we're in a tunnel, and the poles are fixed to the wall, half a metre apart into the wall.
Yeah.
So we either step between them.
So there's enough space to stand on top of them?
Yeah, there will be.
Okay, what would happen in that situation?
Placed a metre apart. How big's a metre? Not too big.
Like that.
That's like half a metre.
3 foot. So, what would happen here? What would you think? With this with a trap, what would happen? So what can we do? Go underneath them or stand on them?
You can either step between the poles
Mm-hmm.
or walk across the top of the poles.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind when, like, the poles is like it's gonna dislodge like a rock in the wall or
Oh
something.
no, John said it's this bit.
Oh, it's this bit.
Should we checkpoint?
Let's check.
Come on, first checkpoint.
Let's checkpoint. Yeah.
What would you do? Because I would go on top.
So my thought is, like, what would standing on them prevent? What would happen underneath? What could we avoid? The floor filling with lava or something.
I don't know. I can't concentrate.
Is that a free?
If you wish to step between the poles, I would go on
Yeah,
them.
we might as well try. That seems like the more risky option, really. But we'll, if you know what I mean, because one of the poles might snap. But we'll try that anyway. What would happen underneath if she went on top? Who knows? What a wonderful discussion. I think
This is
I
a
will go on
family-friendly
top.
channel. So we're going on top. Is
Yeah,
it my
you
go or your
first.
go? Whose go is it?
It's your go. Okay.
Is it my go?
No, you read that.
Okay.
It would never happen, Lisa. So you've written this page down,
No. Oh yeah, 110.
and have you written across poles?
I thought we were going on top.
Yeah, that is across. Walk across the top of the poles.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
2, 2, 3.
Poles.
Twitch allows a nudity now, I think, so we're fine. Yeah. As long as you announce it
Griffin
in
is
the
the
title.
new
Yeah.
forfeit.
You step confidently onto the first pole and stride across to the next. As you land on a third pole, it immediately releases a shower of sharp splinters, each several centimeters long. Lose 2
Ooh,
luck points.
Several centimeters.
Yes.
Oh no, we've been hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lose 2 luck points.
You never go on top. Serves you right.
Here we get 7 centimeters splinters. Okay. They fly out in all directions at great speed, and you cannot avoid being hit. Roll 2 dice for the number of splinters that sink into your flesh. Each one reduces your stamina by 1. So
I'm joking. This could be nearly game over. We could be limping after this.
okay, let's roll.
Let's roll the black dice because that's bad.
Yeah. We need like a death dice, a
Oh,
red
2.
dice. So roll 2 dice for the number of splinters that sink into your flesh.
So we're losing.
Each one reduces your stamina by 1 point. Okay,
So
so
we're losing 5.
5 stamina points down. Oh, nice! You can do it nice and easy now.
Yeah. Do I have to press this 5 times?
So yeah, do it.
Wait, it's got a load in between. 3.
Okay, that's enough.
Wait, I'm on the last one now. Right, we're on 8 stamina. Okay.
That's one delayed reaction. If you're still alive, you manage to scramble over the remaining poles and sit down to the painful task of removing the splinters from your body. After resting for a while, you set off east again. So
We are
do you
not
wanna
doing well.
Write down.
Don't go on top.
Yeah.
I shall remember. Okay, now where are we?
After resting for a while, you set off east again. Turn
Yeah.
to 313.
Well, we'll know for next time.
Yeah.
The tunnel ends at a junction. The footprints you've been following turn north and you decide to stay with them, so we don't have a choice. We're going north.
Mm-hmm.
Turn to page 32. Oh, I like this book already.
Yeah, it's good. I quite like that there's so much risk in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm also like going into this one like we're gonna die. So.
Yeah. So I like to, now we got all this, it's good to go like replay it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as like pressured as
Yeah.
well.
You soon come to another junction in the tunnel. One branch leads east, and the wet footprints you have been following continue north, and you decide to follow their trail. Oh.
Oh, what?
So there is one that goes east.
I would have gone east. Okay, so we've got to go north.
Yes. Turn to 37.
I'm going to draw some
You are
footprints.
going to die, John says.
Oh no. This one?
Yeah, 37.
Whoa. Ooh, we're on this page. I've got to show it. I've got to show the picture before I even read it.
The giant Buddha in the statue.
Yeah, look at him. The passage opens out into a wide cavern which is darker but much drier. Ahead you see the footprints gradually fade and then disappear. There is a large idol in the centre of the cavern, standing approximately 6 meters high. It has jeweled eyes, each as big as your fist. There are 2 giant stuffed bird-like creatures standing on either side of the idol. If you wish to climb the idol to take the jewels, turn to 351. If you wish to walk through the cavern to the tunnel in the opposite wall, turn to 239. That's like the biggest no-no.
But is it also possibly a trap that if we just try and walk past it, it's going to like spin around on laser eye?
Surely it wouldn't be that cruel. Did you ever watch Aladdin?
I can't remember it.
You
Hey,
don't, you don't
Kenwa.
take treasure, you
Kuda.
just don't do it.
We're definitely going to die with those stats. Yeah, our stats are pretty terrible.
Hey, Kenwa, I thought they were pretty good starting stats, and we just, got
Hammered by
needled.
orcs. So, take the jewels.
What would you do if this was legit you walking through this tunnel? What would you do? Would you take
Yeah,
them?
you would probably try and not like wake this creature up, but we do need several items. We don't know what the several items are.
Oh, I see. You're thinking we need the jewels.
It's possible, yeah.
Should we try and take them?
I think at this point we're probably worth risking trying to take them on this run.
Yeah, we're gonna die anyway, aren't we?
Yeah. See how far
Okay.
we get. Okay, climb the idol to take the jewels. We're probably gonna have to fight the 2 birds.
I'm gonna say 37, so it's Buddha statue jewels.
Yeah. 351.
Excuse me.
The idol is very smooth and will be difficult to climb. Do you have any
Lucky
rope?
boy. No,
If you do, turn to 396. If you don't, turn to 186.
I've got acid.
You could try and melt him, I guess.
Oh, so we can do it anyway.
We can attempt it. It might be a skill or a
Right,
luck roll.
we don't have rope, so. Or maybe you have to get rope and then come back. Slowly and carefully you begin to climb the idol. You're about to grab hold of its large ear when suddenly your foot slips. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 260. If you're unlucky, turn to 358. I hate luck rolls.
Okay, so luck roll, for anyone who doesn't know, is we have to roll 2 dice. It has to be equal or lower in
Yeah.
our skill or
Luck
luck
roll.
to be
Yeah.
a good thing. This section is a riff on the famous Dungeons and Dragons module of the time. We have no idea what that is. We're so out of the loop on Dungeons and Dragons.
We know what it is.
Is there like an ongoing story that has happened in that? Like, is there a narrative that's gone on over the years, or is it just like you make your own narrative? Because obviously they have characters like Vecna and stuff like that, so there must be some kind of like story thread. Okay.
Right, so we need to roll a 7 or lower.
Yes.
Oh no!
Okay, we're unlucky. We might die here.
If you're unlucky, turn to 358.
A module is an adventure. So just like a pre-planned story.
I've taken a look.
If you're unlucky, turn to 358.
This is where we die.
Probably. 358, did I say? You lose your balance and tumble headlong into the floor, lose 2 stamina
Oh
points.
no.
It's better than death. HP down.
It's a 6.
You decide against trying to climb the idol again, so maybe we do need to get up there.
I'll put need a rope.
Yeah. And you decide against trying to climb the idol again and run forward to the tunnel in the northern wall.
Okay, so at least we didn't get any, like, there was no oh, because we didn't take the jewel.
Yeah. 239.
At least we know where to find a jewel.
Yeah, true. And we pretty much have to go there if we go westward.
Not much farther down the tunnel, you come to a closed door on your left. Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently but hear nothing. If you wish to open the door, turn to 102. If you wish to keep walking north, turn to 344.
We might as well check every door at this point.
So walking down here and there's a door.
102. Maybe write 102 on the door as well, I don't know.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing D&D, John? Like, for like 30 years or something? You enter...
Since he was a baby.
Yeah. You enter a room which is small and completely empty. As soon as you are inside, the door slams shut behind you. Suddenly, a voice booms out of nowhere, shouting, "Welcome to Deathtrap Dungeon, the ingenious killer labyrinth of my master. Adventurer, I trust you will pay respects to my master by shouting out his name. Will you shout, 'Hail Succumvit,' or 'Succumvit is a worm'?"
Surely if this guy has designed it, we've got to shout hail.
Are they both spelled the same? Yeah. Succumvit is a worm.
Because then you're just taunting him, aren't you?
Yeah.
Should we hail him? He might give us some health back.
Go on then. I don't know. I feel like he's going to be like, "Oh, you're stuck in my... Since 82. It's not like an MMORG. You just do module cooperating with your friends, like these books. Okay, so each module is kind of like a story, like a Fighting Fantasy book, essentially. So you have like the Vecna book, or you have the book that you were on about. Okay, that's cool. Maybe we should pick one up and just have a look at it.
Oh.
We have a Dark Souls one.
Once again, the mysterious voice calls out. Only this time its tone is full of contempt and derision. "So we have a snivelling weed in our midst, do we?" sneers the voice. "My master has a special gift for you, loathsome creep."
Is there a picture of this guy? No.
I don't know if that's him or not.
That's like a chimera.
No, it's not him. "My master has a special gift for you." Suddenly, water starts pouring into the room through a hole in the ceiling.
Oh no.
It soon rises above your ankles and there is no apparent way of escape. You wade back to the door, it's firmly locked, but in desperation you try ramming it with your shoulder. Roll 2 dice. If the total is the same or less than your skill score, turn to 178. If it's greater than your skill score, turn to 17.
2 dice.
2 dice.
Here we go. 8 or lower. Ooh! 8 or lower. We did it.
That's it.
We did it.
Turn to 178.
178.
Come on.
Do any of the books like link to other ones, or are they all standalone? 178. I suppose Baldur's Gate's probably got access into that. The door cannot withstand the furious battering you are giving it. The center panel cracks and splinters, enabling you to kick a hole in it large enough for you to squeeze through. Wet but happy you have survived the ordeal, you set off north
It's
again.
like how we survived the fall.
Yeah. Okay, so you set off north again. 10 to 3,
North
4, 4.
again.
Yeah. So
we don't go in there, basically.
well, we don't know because we should probably find
just
out what
put-
happens if we
B-A.
dick.
North?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a continued on the next page. In fact, I'll do it.
If you buy a modern D&D adventure, it's one storyline that might last you about a year to play. Jesus. And that's if you play it like every night.
Whoa.
Okay, 3, 4, 4.
The tunnel twists and turns but keeps steadily north. Ahead you see a thin shaft of blue light streaming down from the ceiling to the floor. It sparkles and shimmers, and you can see images of laughing faces in the light.
It's that dude from Power Rangers.
If you wish to walk through the light, turn to 229. If you'd rather walk around the light, turn to 107. I would have said go through, but after looking at the picture, it looks very sinister.
It's like a Souls.
It's this guy here that's giving me creepy vibes.
Why don't you take a seat over there?
Take a seat.
If you play it once a week, that'll probably end up being once a month for us.
Should we go around?
What are the options again?
You can either walk through this beam or walk around it.
Well, they all look like Jack Nicholson from
They all look
as the
very
Joker.
creepy.
This instance, I would say walk around it. Because I feel like it's just going to sap our soul out of our body if we do it, or should we try it?
We'll never know.
Should we try it? Let's do it.
It's going to be bad, but let's do it.
They're all laughing though, they're having a good time.
Yeah, but then look at the faces.
That is totally,
I would not go anywhere near that light.
That is totally Jack Nicholson's Joker at the bottom, right? Wish to walk through the light, turn to 229.
Here we go. Another one of your decisions.
As soon as your head goes under the blue light, you hear the sound of muffled voices. The faces are no longer laughing, but have changed their expressions to ones of despair and anguish.
Oh.
A young girl's sad face hovers in front of you, and she begins to whisper a poem. Transfixed, you listen intently, believing that she has a special message for you as she recites. When corridor doth water meet...
Oh, here we go, riddle.
Yeah, get it written
A
down.
premonition. What is it?
When corridor doth water meet...
Corridor and water. Yeah.
Do not make a quick retreat.
Don't run.
Take a breath and jump deep in.
Yeah.
In your trial, you hope to win. So we don't retreat and we just hold a breath and go into the water.
Yeah.
Memorizing the girl's poem, you step through the shaft of light and quickly head on north. There we go. That was nice.
That was nice. I really enjoyed that.
107. The Pool of Souls worked out for us.
We'll put some smiley faces here.
They're like balls.
Well, now you say it. So, where are we at?
107 was it? Yeah.
You come to an arched doorway set in the right-hand wall of the tunnel. The heavy stone door is closed, but there is an iron latch and a round handle. If you wish to try the door, turn to 168. If instead you wish to continue along the tunnel, turn to 267.
Iron latch and a round handle.
Okay, so we're in like a tunnel, and there's an archway door here.
Yeah.
Or we can keep going.
I mean, we might as well just try it. It's
Yeah,
probably a
let's try
death
it.
trap, but...
Do you reckon that's the key to surviving this? We just don't go in any doors, you just keep going straight.
No, because you need 7 items, don't you? If you wish to try the door, turn to 168. But maybe the key to surviving it is by taking all the risks.
Yeah, maybe.
Lifting the latch and pushing the heavy stone door open, you find yourself in a large cavern. The light is dim and murky, but your eyes begin to adjust. You see that the walls are covered in green algae running with moisture. The floor is strewn with straw, and the atmosphere is warm, damp, and fetid, and a soft humming sound fills the air. You step gingerly through the straw towards the corner of the cavern where there appears to be a shallow pit. Peering warily into the pit, you are disgusted to see a mass of pale, writhing worms, some as much as half a metre long. Utterly nauseated, you are about to turn away when you notice that their undulating bodies are swarming round a dagger, its point held fast in a crack of the pit floor. The hilt is cased in black leather, studded with opals, and the blade is fashioned from a strange reddish-black burnished metal that you've never seen before, like an obsidian dagger. You long to touch the dagger, but this would mean plunging your hand among the writhing worms. Do you reach for the dagger, 94, or back away in disgust?
Oh.
This has got to be one of the items. I mean, look at the description picture. That is a pretty sweet knife, right?
Yeah, but the undulating worms.
We can take on the worms.
Are they 7 centimeters?
Roughly 7 to 9. Should we do it?
Yeah, let's go
do
for it.
If we die,
We're on our deathbed anyway.
Yeah. We've not had the option to rescue either. Wormy.
I'm gonna put worm pit. Worm sword. You have retrieved the worm sword.
There's Slipknot fans in there.
Do you reach for the dagger? Yes, 94. Imagine if we turn into a worm.
What are the options going to be after that?
Taking a deep breath, you lean over the pit and plunge your forearm
Actually.
into the mass of wriggling worms. They are cold and clammy and feel extremely nasty. But at least they are harmless and you are able to seize the dagger by the hilt. You give it a hard tug and it comes away from the crack in which the tip was embedded. Admiring its beauty and wondering whether it...
The dagger or the crack we pulled it out of.
I think we just pulled the tip out of the crack.
Go on.
Admiring its beauty and wondering whether it might once have belonged to some luckless contestant, you put the opal-studded dagger firmly in your belt and
What?
leave the cavern.
That was
Leave
easy.
the cavern?
That was it.
Hang on, what have we got? Opal-studded dagger. Nice.
Okay.
Fancy.
On the sheet. The civil candlesticks will now become a
Make sure it's
studded dagger, is it?
opal-studded worm dagger.
No, that's too many letters.
It's not really, it's just opal-studded dagger.
There we go. So we now have that. Leave the cavern 174.
Cavern? Oh, back to the corridor.
Yeah. Here we go. As you make your way back to the doorway, the buzzing sound increases in intensity, and you look around desperately to discover where it is coming from. Glancing up in the nick of time, you see the huge and grotesque black shape of a giant fly emerging from a recess high up in the cavern wall. As it gets closer, you realise that it is at least 1.5 meters long, so it's like 4.5 feet. Yeah. Its opaque wings. Its opaque wings vibrate, making a sickening buzzing noise you can hear, and its 6 hairy black legs are its 6 black hairy legs are poised to grasp your body. Below its multi-faceted eyes is a long, shiny black proboscis, which
That means penis.
which darts in and out venomously. You have stolen the giant fly's treasure from her brood of maggots. You must take the consequences. Test your luck. If you're lucky, turn to 39. If you're unlucky, turn to 350.
If we get unlucky.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so we need to roll a 6 or lower. There we go.
Yeah.
Right. Oh no.
Sorry.
Compose yourself, please. You're ruining the set. Oh no, the proboscis or whatever that is.
What are we doing? Fighting the fly.
No, if you're lucky, turn to 39. So
Okay,
take
good.
a luck point.
I'm done.
Oh, naughty. There we go. 39.
You managed to evade the outstretched legs of the diving giant fly.
With this
Stepping
proboscis
back,
venomously.
you draw
No.
your sword and prepare to fight the hideous insect as it turns to attack you again. Giant fly.
So now we're drawing our sword and docking with the
Oh,
giant fly.
if you win, you turn to 111. You may escape by running back into the tunnel to head north, but I think you have to lose.
You
You have to do a luck
you
roll,
lose
don't
stamina,
you?
don't you? Yeah.
So let's fight him.
I don't think we've got a giant fly, but we might.
Why
We
did
got a
you
worm
not-
creature, haven't we?
Why didn't you think to get a giant fly?
Use the big worm.
We got spider.
Use the big worm.
Where's the big worm? Oh yeah.
There we
That'll
go.
do.
So we haven't changed most of the pictures this time around, just because we don't really know what we're doing. So next time we're gonna, when we die, we'll get some good pictures.
If
next
we
time.
die.
If we die, it's gonna happen at some point soon. Okay, so
Giant fly's skill is 7 and stamina is 8.
7 and 8. Okay. Let's go. I'll roll.
Oh, it's off camera. It doesn't count, even though it was very good.
Ah, went from a 5 to a 1, so 7 plus 8, 15
8.
for us.
Yeah, 15.
15 for us. Enemy roll. 9.
10. We can do this. We just gotta get really lucky 4 times in a row.
Statistically, is that good?
Probably about even.
Okay, I'll roll.
15?
15 again for us. Enemy roll.
11? No!
Okay, so yeah, you do that. Oh, I forgot how low our stamina was.
Yeah. We're gonna die.
Calm down, here we go. I'll roll. 17 for
that's
us.
good.
So 10 or lower for the enemy.
Yay!
Okay, down to 4 for the giant fly with his
We
proboscis.
just cut his proboscis off.
Yep. He sheathed his proboscis. Probably not how you pronounce that word, but
Proboscis.
probably.
12.
12 for us, so 5 or lower.
Oh no!
Oh. Right, that's us down to
So it's
2.
me. If we get hit once more, we're dead.
I'll roll. Oh, 11 for us.
We're gonna die, aren't
4 or
we?
lower.
Oh, come on!
Okay.
We're dead.
We're just dead, yeah.
Well. Yeah. That's it.
Right then.
First death.
Should we... Let's go back to the start and just... We got the page what we started on like 137 or something when we got to the first after we picked up the gold.
Have we?
Yeah, it's like 137 or something. Isn't it?
Oh yeah, just before we rung the bell. Right,
Yes,
so we need to
so-
get rid of... Let's go back to the battle. Let's get rid of the fly.
So first death, but now we have a lot more
We
information.
should have a death counter on a book like this.
Yeah, we'll do that for next time. We've died once, so we'll have a death
Yeah.
count next time.
So we need to get rid of the acid jug and the opal-studded dagger.
Yep. Okay. You need to get our stats back to base.
Yeah, which
So
was
10 skill, and 21 stamina, and 9 luck. Nice. So it does work. It's just very slow at doing it.
What was that skill?
10.
10.
There we go. Okay, so we're going back to a bit where we just basically picked up the box with our name on it because we would have. There's no other decisions we'd make there.
Yeah. So we're heading along the tunnel. You're surprised to see a large iron bell. If you want to ring the bell, which we did last time, but we're going to avoid it this
Avoid the
time.
bell.
Continue west to 362, which we went last time.
Okay.
And then we went to, I think the next thing we had a choice in doing was the poles.
So come over here sharply to the right. 264. We're just gonna catch up to where we were.
Yeah.
Well, until we have a choice to make.
I'm assuming we're going to go in the same direction
So-
until...
Ahead, this is where you come up to the hobgoblins in the tunnel. Talking to them doesn't do anything. Attacking them, we have to fight anyway. What did we get from
We got
that?
the acid.
We should probably try and get that.
We just fight them then? Because I'm guessing if we sneak past, we can't grab the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go to 51 and let's scrap. Hopefully we get
Fair.
more of an advantage for directly fighting them.
Yeah, we got pretty unlucky with the rolls last time as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
The hobgoblins are unprepared for your attack,
Nice.
and you were able to kill the first one before he can draw his
Nice.
sword. You turn to face the remaining hobgoblin who snarls at you with hatred. Hobgoblin.
Already on the battle page.
Oh, nice.
Okay, what is his stats?
His stats is 6 and 5, so it's the weaker one as well.
Nice.
We used the swap monster, didn't we?
For the first time, I actually enjoy dying and going back with knowledge.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Ready?
Yes,
So,
I'll roll.
at least we've got a skill of 10 now as
Yeah.
well.
So 5, so 15.
Yeah.
Enemy roll. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Eh.
Okay, I'll roll again.
Oh. $17.
17 for us. Enemy roll. Nice. We are blitzing through this now. This could even be another House of Hell where we have like so much knowledge of the book by the end of it. Like we can just absolutely hammer it.
You don't even need to look at the map.
Yeah. 20, so
Yeah.
they can get an 18 at best. So
You did!
It's much better with our stats.
If you win, turn to page 9. So, I haven't got 9 written down on here. Oh, that'd be where we picked up the acid.
If you wish to drink the acid, well, drink the liquid. No. So we're going to dip our tip in again. 375. So we basically find out it's acid, and then we take the jug with us. 110.
Ooh, I like this book.
It's good. Okay, so this is the polls again. I just
Okay.
realised this book is roguelike before Rogue even came out. Yeah, I suppose it is, yeah.
So we don't want to go on top of the poles,
yeah,
we want
so
to go
we're back in the
between.
tunnel with the poles again, so we can either climb on top of the poles or we can go in between the poles. So it's probably still going to be a luck roll, but we've got 9 luck this time. So if you wish to step between the poles, turn to 58. Here we go.
Ooh.
Is it roguelike or is it roguelite? Roguelite, I can never determine.
You step slowly between the poles, taking care not to touch any of them. Roll 2 dice. If the total is the same as or less than your skill score, turn to 80. If the total is greater than your skill score, turn to 246. So I'm guessing this is if we accidentally touch one or not.
Yeah, so we're making a skill roll.
Yeah. So we want to get
Tell
10
me
or
about
lower. Yeah!
Okay, we don't lose anything for that, which
Nope.
is good.
Well, hopefully that's right. 80.
Nice. I suppose in roguelites, though, you end up starting with different stats and items every time, though. In this one, you kind of can make progress. You take your time and manage to step over the last pole without having touched any of them. You hurry on east, still following the 2 pairs of footprints. Turn to 313.
Yeah, so we've been there before.
Okay.
And then you basically have to follow the footprints to the Buddha room, which is page 37.
We go to page 32 first after
Yeah.
following it. And then basically,
Roguelite.
yeah. Roguelite. It's roguelike, but modern easier games like roguelite. Okay, I'm not sure which one is actually the official name. 37, so that's the Buddha room, which we don't have a rope.
Yeah.
How do you get a rope? I'm going the opposite
We
way.
could have got lucky, couldn't we? Do you want to try it again?
Yeah, we might as well.
I think we could have tried to get lucky, couldn't we?
Yeah. So we're back at the Buddha and we're going to decide to try and climb the idol. So turn to 351.
Oh, come on. Come on. Can we cheat?
The idol is very smooth and difficult to climb. Do you have a rope? No. If not, turn to 186.
Was it a luck roll or did we just fall?
No, it was. Slowly and carefully you begin to climb the idol. You're about to grab hold of the large ear when suddenly your foot slips. Test your luck. If you are lucky, turn to 260. Okay, this could be a potential.
9 or lower.
yeah.
Ready?
Yes. 6. So take a look off. If you're lucky, turn to 260.
Come on. You just managed to grab the idol's earlobe and regain your footing. You scramble over its face and sit down on the bridge of its nose. You draw your sword and consider which jeweled eye to prize out first.
Right.
We've got 50-50 chance. If you wish to prize out the left eye, turn to 166. If you wish to prize out the right eye, turn to 140.
Can we have a look at the picture again? 37, I think it was. Left. John says left.
Oh, his left one's got like a slash over it.
Does that mean people have tried to get it out already? That's his right eye.
Oh yeah, that's his
So
right
it means
eye.
that people attempted the right eye and it's
Yeah.
not worked. So we'll try the left one. then?
Yes, good thinking.
Yep.
And you always go left anyway. It's a rule.
Is that west?
Yes. So if
So-
you wish to prize out the left eye, 166.
See, look, I love details like that in the image. That
Oh, I
gives you
should have
hints.
shown it. I should have shown. Don't lose the page.
I'll try not to. If you can see that, just about you probably can't, to be honest. No, the dice box. But one of his eyes has all scratch marks, which means that people have basically attempted it already. What page was it? Left eye. If you wish to prize out the left eye, turn to 166. As you touch the emerald eye of the idol, you hear a creaking sound below you. Looking down, you are shocked to see 2 stuffed birds taking flight. Their wings flap in jerky movements, but they are soon above you and look set to attack. Fight the flying guardians one at a time, but reduce your skill by 3 during combat because of your restricted position. Ooh.
No way!
This has got to give us something that we need, though.
Oh, we're gonna die though. So we've got a skill of 7.
Yes.
Oh, we have a bird.
I've never even noticed that. It's all in detail. Oh, we do have a bird. Nice. We have to fight 2 of them, though. Okay.
I've just realised that picture of birds we've got is made up of several birds.
Perfect. There's 2 birds. Okay, so stats.
First, Flying Guardian. His skill is 7. Stamina is 8.
Oh,
So he's matching our skill.
It'll take a long time.
Alright, that'll be alright. Ready?
Yeah, so our skill is down. Do you want to put the skill down? Just put the button down. We know it's 10, so...
Yeah.
There we go.
Ready?
11.
12.
12 for us.
13!
Oh. You can do the stamina.
I see why I did this now.
It's so much easier than doing what I have to do.
17.
17 for us, so 10 or lower for the enemy.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm rolling big on purpose, so I'd have to change them.
You'd have to press one single button.
It's fine. Oh. You gotta remember to click then.
Well, we won't have to deal with it next time. 19 for us.
16.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so Flying Guardian.
Kicking this
It's down
bird.
to 4 stamina points. I can't click because the dice box is in the way and I don't know when I'm off the window.
Oh, I see.
Okay, here we go. 17. Enemy roll. 8 plus 7.
Yeah, lower.
Okay, down to 2 stamina points on Flying Guardian 1. 14 for us. Enemy roll. Nice. So he's dead.
dead.
Flying Guardian numero 2.
Oh, his skill is 8
Okay.
and his stamina is 8. The big bird.
Big bird. We need to get a picture of Big Bird.
Ready?
I'll roll. 17 for us. Enemy roll. 6.
Yes. Lower.
Nice.
I've never noticed that, no.
I love it when they do details like that. He's from Sesame Street, yeah. He's going to get put in the trash can as well soon. I'm getting some pretty good rolls here.
Okay, come on, you can't. Surely you can't.
What's that?
can't
12,
beat that.
19.
Yeah.
So we can get an 11. Oof,
Ooh.
close. Okay, down to 4 for Flying Guardian. Number 2. Number 2. I roll. 5, so that's 12. 14 for us.
Oh no.
What's that,
That's
14?
already 14.
We're still in a lot better position than we were last time.
Oh, it's me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
We'll get like a huge...
I will pick it up eventually.
We'll get a huge Steam Deck that covers the whole desk and then we can both do it.
11.
Ooh. So that's a 3 or lower.
Oh! It's so delayed.
That's his death, yeah. I'll roll. 8,
15.
15 for us. Oh, 14. 15. Draw.
Yeah, nice. I can do with that.
I'll roll. 6.
13.
I just stole the dice.
Oh, that's what you
14.
get.
Mine was a 1 on the side of the box.
It's me, innit?
Yeah. Okay, I'll roll.
We can do it. That's big.
What's that? 5, 12,
18.
18 for us, so 10 or lower for the enemy.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah,
draw.
10.
Draw.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll roll.
Fif-
15 for us.
Yeah. 15.
3 draws in a row. Come on. I'll roll. 17 for us.
Come on.
Wait, are they
Is he
4?
dead?
No,
Oh, is it
4.
4?
Very misleading font. Okay, here we go.
Looks like 1 so much.
I don't know. Let's do it. I'll roll.
13.
13 for us. What's that? 12, 13, 14, 15.
15.
Oh, okay.
Down to 11 stamina.
Alright, we're better than we were last time.
15.
15 for us.
2 or less, come on. Oh, you did it.
I'll roll. 15.
15.
Enemy roll. 10.
Yeah.
You dead?
Dead.
Well, this better be worth it.
Woo. Okay.
Did you do that?
Oh, no, I didn't do that.
A page in our book has been circled. Are you sure you
It's
didn't
not
do
a page
that?
one, though. No, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Our skill is also back up to
10. Oh, yeah, that was the killer in that fight.
Yeah. If you win, turn to page 11. Is it me?
Yes.
You look down and see the crumpled bodies of the flying guardians lying motionless on the floor. You start to prise out the idol's emerald eye with the tip of your sword.
Mm-hmm.
At last, it comes free, and you are surprised by its weight. Hoping that it may be of use later, you put it in your backpack.
No.
Oh no!
What?
If you now wish to prize out the right eye, turn
No.
to 140.
No.
If you'd rather climb down the idol, 10 to 46. I think just like you said, because of the
Yeah.
picture.
It's not going to come out. So what is it? Emerald Eye?
Yeah, we've got the left emerald eye.
I'm going to stick that in slot 3 because we are going to pick up those other parts. What's the next page?
So if you wish to try and prize it out, 10 to 140.
No.
Or if you'd rather climb down the idol, 10 to 46.
We fell last time, didn't we?
Yeah, we might still fall.
You lower yourself carefully down the idol and wasting no more time in the cavern, run forward to the tunnel in the northern wall, 239. So what's next?
I think we might come to that door on the left where...
The torture chamber guy.
Yeah, there we go.
So not much further down the tunnel, you come to a closed door on your left. Point your ear to the door, you listen intently but hear nothing. If you wish to open the door, turn to 102. If you wish to keep walking north, turn to 3.
We didn't actually gain anything, did we?
But we never tested the other option.
Do you want to go in and try it, or
I
do you
think
want
this
to...
is a good time to wrap it up anyway. So should we... Yeah, let's wrap it up here. We'll make a decision while we're offline and
Okay.
when we join again. So we're on 239, which is the room with the torture guy.
239. We haven't gone in there yet, though.
No, so we're going to leave it there. So we're going to have the option to either go in and do this or just keep on going north. So this has been our first part of Deathtrap Dungeon. Really, really enjoying it so far. And like with a lot of the other books, like you really don't want to die, but in this one, I don't mind. I kind of like, it's good that there's so many death choices because it just adds to like your notepad of things to learn for the next time. So
yeah.
hopefully by the time we get through this book, we're going to know the ins and outs of Deathtrap Dungeon. So thank you so much for watching, and we will be back with part 2 very soon.